Welcome to Sucktoberfest number 8, and this one I'm trying to ruin your childhood. Because today we're looking at a wonderful children's mascot, Bugs Bunny,
Evil Edition.
and the reason I'm bringing it to you during Sucktober is because, yeah, the idea is stupid. It's a dumb little cheap gimmicky idea. The execution, however, that's a completely different story. This is surprisingly well made for what it is, which is a sucky little gimmicky horror movie. But I'll dive into all of that in a minute. Also subscribe to defeat Derek because politely, suck it, Derek. The short film begins with a killer title card where, edgy alert. It's not Bugs Bunny around here. No. It's Bad Bunny. Is that the guy's name that's doing the Super Bowl this year? Bad Bunny? I just connected those dots. The more you know, I suppose. And this wonderful video opens up like all great videos do. The death of Daffy Duck. Yeah, that happened. Again, the compositing shot there is freaking insane. I don't know why they did such a great job with this video, but it's commended, honestly. Not only do we get to see Daffy Duck get blown to smithereens, but we also get to see Elmer Fudd dragging his dead body across the ground, which is just so heartwarming. It's just so wonderful to look at. But Elmer Fudd just goes home, kicks up his little doggies, and watches his show. And I don't mean that in a way like, hey, Daredevil's my show. That's my favorite show. No, I mean that in a way that he goes home and watches himself on the TV murdering two beloved characters.
Why did I do it?
Which opens so many questions. Is this part of the Looney Tunes lore? Does Looney Tunes exist in this world? Did he get transported to another land that somehow brought these characters from the TV to life? Is this a lot like the new Fantastic Four movie where they exist in real life but the dramatizations of them are on the TV? Is this guy on crystal meth? There are so many questions and they possibly all are true. And all of that put aside, this guy's living the dream, am I right? Sitting there, getting fat, watching Looney Tunes. When I was a kid, that's how I wished I could live. Sadly, I don't watch Looney Tunes very much, but I'm on track for gaining some weight, honestly. And I would have went to the gym this week if we didn't watch that terrifying Peloton horror movie. It's your fault for making me do Sucktoberfest this month. But yeah, as Elmer Fudd is sitting there, feet up, belly button out, cackling at the TV because he's watching the funniest thing in the world, apparently, he starts thinking. And if you know anything about thinking, that's when dangerous things start happening. He already killed Daffy Duck, so it's time for him to go defeat his arch nemesis, Bad Bunny. Well, Bugs Bunny technically, but you know what I'm saying. And a little bit of a twist to this story is that he knows where Bugs Bunny lives. He's seen it multiple times. As a matter of fact, he has this entire long legs conspiracy billboard that has red thread going to different parts of the map. Kind of what I expected this to be when I put this up. Yeah, sadly, it's turned into whatever this is. So, I'm sure you've also noticed that Frankie 2.0 is also deflating. I know that all of this probably looks confusing to you if you are not subscribed to this channel, but all of it's explained in this video here. Lots of lore. Lots of lore. Anyway, I digress. However, another little twist in this is that this is not the Bugs you know. This isn't your grandfather's Bugs Bunny. No. This is what I like to call pothead Bugs Bunny. And you'll see why. Okay, honestly, that Bugs Bunny looks pretty sick. That's what I'm saying here, is that the concept is kind of dumb. The whole idea is, you know, whatever, it's gimmicky. It's a lot like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, right? But you can't deny the talent that was put on display here. And Elmer Fudd is drugged down into the rabbit hole, probably just to have a good old party. There's probably a hootenanny going on down there that Bugs Bunny just really wanted to invite him to. So really, I think this was a happy ending. I think everything worked out pretty well here. And I think what gives this the edge over something like a Blood and Honey, it's 5 minutes long. Blood and Honey, both of them are well over hour-and-a-half movies, which is just ridiculous. On top of that, from what I understand, I haven't seen the two Blood and Honey movies, but from what I understand, they kind of just use Winnie the Pooh as like a cheap slasher skin. You know, they don't do anything that is uniquely Winnie the Pooh to kill people or to wreak havoc. You know, they don't do anything like that. But what's cool about this one is that they actually use, you know, stuff that Bugs Bunny would do if he was scary. I think the carrot and the gun is like such a perfect little gag to do for something like this. It really ties together everything in a nice, neat little bow. So as far as Sucktoberfest videos go, this one hasn't been so bad. I actually quite enjoyed that one. Alright, that's all for today. If you like this video and you just cannot wait for tomorrow's video, which I can't blame you, it involves a really crappy dentist horror film, so that's gonna be a hoot. But if you can't wait for that, there's a video right here. This is my favorite video we've looked at so far, the Momo the Dinosaur video. Oh, sweet heavens, it's horrible. it sucks. But I love it. I love it very, very much. And I think you will too, so go ahead and click that there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.